not every post you see on social media is right. Hello, welcome to Noble TV Live with Lily Kelvin. And today we're going to be looking at cyberbullying. We all know what cyberbullying is. You can also call it cyber harassment. And we know that lately it has become increasingly common, especially among teenagers, as the digital sphere has expanded and technology has advanced. So people now tend to rely on cyberbullying. Speaking on that topic with me today is Dr. Peters. Hello, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lily. But happy to see you again.
Yes, good to see you again. All right, Dr. Peters, we're looking at cyberbullying, cyber harassment, which is using the electronic system or the electronic means of cyberbullying and causing havoc to the public. What's your take on that?
Well, you have said it all. A lot of us in Nigeria and Africa, and by extension the world, may not understand the usage of electronic devices like the telephone, the computer, or any information dissemination device to facilitate any harm, whether by willingly or unwillingly. People don't understand it, so based on what we call the new media, because they want to become sensational, because they want to become the first to break the news. They also tend to engage themselves into what they call cyber talk, which is part of cybercrime. And of course, the social media influencers, because again, they want to have traffic
on their page,
and of course, get paid by Twitter, by WhatsApp, by Facebook, by Instagram, and so on and so forth. So they also tend to carry on verified information, and of course, at the same time, such information facilitate harm to the person they talked about. So these are part of the consequences. Is what they don't know. That difference between libel in the media and cyber crime, which have to do with a lot of them. We have black hat hackers, that is hacking. We have cyber talkers. We have cyber terrorists, and of course the scammers. These are they have been categorized, and of course we find a lot of us in Africa and Nigeria falling victims. You can see in a recent time a lot of people have gone in or charged placed on them for cyber talks, and of course it's very unfortunate. And sometimes when lawyers get to the court, they try to separate between cyberbullying and libel, as you may find in national dailies or newspapers or print media, as the case may be, or even licensed television media. So sometimes they tend to confuse it. And now police are being systematic enough to attach any malicious or calumnious contents of any website or any social media to target as cyber talk. In that instance, they fell under the category of cybercrime, and the person goes in for it.
Okay, we also see that sometimes these bloggers, they tend to post stories, or they tag the headlines to be captivating. You know, you would want to know what exactly is in the context. They put a very captivating topic, but when you open such video, you see that is a different thing entirely. Would you still tag that as cybercrime? Just the topic alone, just to attract people. Like, you get a very catchy topic, a very colorful topic, and people just see the topic and they say, oh, I want to know what story is this. I want to know what's behind the story. I really want to know what this is about because of the story, the headline. Okay, but when you open such videos, you tend to say something else, maybe something not really serious. Would you still tag that as cybercrime?
The advent of new media and mass communication or information dissemination has caused a lot of harm. Unlike where you have the trained journalists practicing, they have ethics as enshrined in the NUJ Constitution. They have also guidelines as enshrined by Nigerian Press Council, also by Nigerian Guild of Editors or Association of Publishers of Nigeria.
Okay.
So they're also guided by ethics and code. But the new media, as the case may be, are not guided by anybody. They tend to commercialize whatever they do to make profits, with throwing away the ethics of the profession, which is you must publish that which is accurate which is verifiable and from a reliable source. If possible, quote your source.
But you know, not everybody that posts something online is a journalist.
Now,
or has gone
that's
through
what I'm saying now.
yeah.
Now, we now have people who are get crashers
Okay.
into the profession.
Okay.
And now they now begin to post all sorts of junks
Yeah.
without verifying them. Because Mr. A, who has a blog or a blogger and just picks a story from anywhere he posts it, somebody will just go there, pick it, and repost. So you find wrong information and false information, or information garnished with falsehood circulating online without verification. These are perpetrators of crime. And of course,
So to cap it, what you're saying in essence is that it is also cybercrime.
Of course, it's cybercrime. Of course,
as far as it
the
carries
Minister of
that
Information,
headline.
of course, where it's not verifiable. The Minister for Information, Information Technology.
Well, not really verifiable. Like you have a headline that is catchy, just to gain traffic, but the main story is not what the headline says.
Now, if somebody can cash in on that so-called caption and pick it and repost, so it is unprofessional.
Okay.
Your caption should reflect the content of your publication.
All right.
So it's also a cybercrime, it's cyberbullying. And the Minister Pantami, the Minister for Data Communication, have really done well to see how they can guide the new media into being professional in their conduct and publications.
So do you think we need a board, set up a censor board to monitor what is being posted on social media and then to flag down or take down any information that is not verifiable?
Okay, the last time the Minister for Communication, that is Lai Mohammed, proposed it, and of course we have an outcry that infringes on the fundamental human rights of people. But at the same time, the Minister for Communication, of course, is doing wonderful well with MBC to ensure that all information transferred electronically are being monitored and are being guided.
Okay.
So for those who are into online, go to Ministry of Information and Technology, Ministry of Information and Digital Communication. Go there, they will guide you on what to do.
All right. So that's
my advice to them.
Okay.
Don't just wake up and keep posting anything because you don't know how to speak English or because you want to take side. Journalism and practical journalism don't take sides. You told your opinion to the public bar for their judgments. Yours is to bring the information and not to take side.
You just heard from Dr. Peters on cyberbullying. Thank you very much for your candid opinion.
You're welcome.
Now, on cyberbullying, it's not everything you see on the net that you post or you share, because some post says, after reading, you share. But you have to weigh what you're reading. Pick the good one or pick the one that you feel is right. Not every post you see on social media is right. And please do not share what you cannot verify. Don't forget that cyberbullying or cyber harassment is prone to causing mental health, both on the victim and the perpetrator. So let's try and stay away from cyberbullying and cyber harassment. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to share, like, and comment. Level TV Live.